Okay, I'm just checking if the sound is okay or not. Just checking if we can hear the music actually, and we'll see how it goes. Can you guys hear the music? Don't think so. I'm gonna check that and make sure that you can hear the music. Let's do this. So hi everyone, we are back. Back for another live. How are you guys? So I'm back. I'm making mods right now for GTA 5. How is it going, Chris? So I just wanna make sure that we can hear the background music. So it's gonna take me a few seconds, just making sure. You should be hearing it actually. Maybe it's not loud enough. I don't know. Just need to check the music. Okay, maybe now you can hear it. Just gonna check. Can you guys hear the background music or not at all? Just wondering. Yeah, you can. It's even a bit too late. So we are back for another live. Just changing the music. So I'm trying a new setup today, trying to see if we can have fun with 2 cameras. So basically here we are. Just waiting for people to arrive actually. Thanks for the likes, Jackie, how are you today? So yeah, I'm playing around with a new setup. I'm quite busy in the last 24 hours. I'm good. I'm just waiting for the usual viewers to arrive. Hopefully we'll get quite a few viewers tonight because it's the right time to start the live, I guess. So I've got a weird issue. I don't know if there's no battery anymore in my mouse. Yeah, I think it's okay. So yes. Can you guys press the like button so that we get to 1K likes? And we'll see if we can start. Thanks for the hi Brian, how are you? I think I remember your name. You should add your name in the on TikTok so that I can remember it, but I think it's Ryan. Isn't it Ryan? So would you say that the music is too loud or not loud enough? Just making sure that everything's perfect. Thanks for the follow, Bilal. How are you? Okay. Okay, that's cool. I'm just trying this new setup with 2 cameras. Maybe it's gonna be like one of those. It's because it's my cat name in TikTok battle. Some people used to say bad things about Brian. Oh yeah. But the things that I have no idea how to pronounce Guillermo. I don't know. So I say Brian the cat. Okay, so I've been pretty busy still working on my SaaS boilerplate. Actually, I have a client who wants to work with me on those, like it's like an education, some kind of like educational institution. They want to build a SaaS, so I'm going to use my boilerplate actually. So I need to keep working on that, and yeah, that's it. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of pitching the project. I don't know. I don't really know how to pitch it. It's quite complex, quite difficult to explain. But yeah, at some point I will I will pitch it. So, are you full-time indie solopreneur or you have a job aside? I'm a full stack, let's say freelance developer slash MVP studio founder. And yeah, I don't have like a regular 9 to 5 job actually. I'm working much more than 9 to 5. And right now I'm really focusing on my like TikTok presence, social media presence. Hi Matt, how are you? I'm good. One Pack Shakur, how are you, man? What AI to use to code a front end efficiently? Maybe you should check. Thanks for the follow. We have a cool setup today, I think. Maybe you should check V0 or even like Lovable. I don't know. Maybe have a look at vid0.dev. You know, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. I think so. Just checking. Hi to 64. So basically today, what's on the agenda today? I just wanted to. I finally got access back to Streamlabs, and I wanted to try to use like 2 cameras. I think it's quite fun. So not much on the agenda. I'm still working. Actually, I'm still working on my SaaS boilerplate, but the thing is that I have a new client, and it's. I think I already told you about it, but it's like an educational institution. So I'm gonna use my. I'm actually gonna use my boilerplate for them. So I need to keep working on especially on the payment part. Thanks for the follow, Wumiam. How are you, man? I should add my. I'm gonna add my followers count, I guess. How can I do that? I think I need to open a new window. I didn't see. Cool. I don't know if you guys can really see like the second camera on top. I'm like making fun. I'm having fun with my Mac Mini, you know, since it's so powerful. I can just do like can connect plenty of cameras. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we can see that camera, so that's cool. So One Pack Shakur is asking, any advice for my final exam graduation as a web developer? The project is about a co-living website. A co-living website. Tell us more about it. We can see your hands on the keyboard. Yeah, I'm just having fun with the second camera. I start getting known on TikTok for changing my setup like pretty much every day. So yeah, that's what I do. V0 is good for front end. I use it every day. Yeah, I think it's quite beginner friendly. So yeah, I think V0 is a good option. Or obviously you could use where is my browser? It's here. So you could use V0 or you could use Lovable, definitely. Maybe have a look at Lovable. So yeah, that's what I would use if I wanted to build a front-end app using like an AI tool only. So yeah, you could totally do that. I have to create a website where owners can rent their properties to people who will have to share. Front-end is Angular, backend is Symfony. Okay. So I just wanted to add something on my setup. I feel like I'm back to the game with Streamlabs. Hopefully I won't get banned too quickly. Can you guys press the like button? We need more viewers. I don't know if the music is too loud or something. Thanks for the follow, One Pack Shakur. I don't know if the music is too loud or something. Thanks for the follow, One Pack Shakur. This is huge. When are you starting the courses? Hi, Crypto Art Freck. Music is okay. That's cool. So I just want to add one thing and then I'll be back. And actually, there's a cool thing that I can do. I'm gonna check. That's the new thing actually. I got 2 scenes on Streamlabs, so basically I can just do. I should have like a. I should have a like a keyboard shortcut or something. Just checking if it's working. Okay, no, the keyboard shortcut is not working. But actually, what I can do is this. And I think now I have the new scene. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't know which one is better since you need to see the comments. What do you use for email, SMTP, resend? Well, it really depends on the projects. I haven't worked on that part for the moment on this one, on my SaaS boilerplate. I want to avoid, that's my goal actually. Thanks Ryan for the gift. My goal is to avoid using tools like Resend, so like vendor lock-in tools. And actually Resend is just, it's like an AWS SES wrapper, so yeah, I'm trying not to use it. Maybe I can just update that scene so that you can see more of my screen this way. Yeah. Okay, so I can switch the... That's pretty cool. That thing is getting professional. Comments are visible, perfect. Okay, I just want to add one thing. So yeah, what I really want to use more like AWS mouse button is better. Okay, that's interesting. I will, it's the first time I'm using like 2 scenes on Streamlabs or OBS, so I will make plenty of trials, but let's put the mouse at the bottom this way. So that's pretty cool. Put your camera on top. The chat is hiding everything. Okay, so it's better this way. Because a friend of mine told me that you couldn't see the code enough. I mean the screen that I'm sharing, so I need to find a way. Maybe I could create like a third scene. Actually, I can do it. I could create like a third scene. So I'm gonna duplicate, let's say, that scene and duplicate it. Scene 3, for example, and this could be like, well, I will do that another day, but I could just put the code like full screen or something. Hi Marmalade, how are you today? MV about stealing AI, really don't know to work with 40k lines files like Swagger. This is quite good for context. Thanks for your follow, Arthur. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you all for the likes. We are almost at 3k likes, which is a lot. I started the live maybe 10 minutes ago. I just want to add one thing and we'll be fine. So on that scene, I'm gonna add a window capture with can I do this? Nope. Thanks for your follow, man. How are you? Okay, let's do this. Dream job, yes, kind of. But you know, you have to deserve that that dream job. That's a lot of work. What do you do for a living, Arthur? That's the, you know, like streaming is pretty like time consuming, I would say, and yeah, not easy. I'm just trying to find. Nope. Okay, you're still in high school. Do you think it's still interesting to learn how to code in 2025? I would say yes. Maybe you can check my last TikTok post. And yeah, I think it's a very exciting time to learn how to code. Obviously, things are changing very quickly, so you have to adapt. Don't do it for the money, do it for passion, at least if you have passion for it. So yeah, that's what I would do. I'm gonna fix that, don't worry. I'm doing my setup live, so yeah. Doing my best, I'm sorry. Okay, I think it's cool now. Yes. Oops. Okay, so this is cool, it's working. Okay, just reading the comments. Thanks for your follow, creator. How are you? Where are you from? I do think if you were to apply to jobs, you'd be able to land a job. Yes, totally. Hi, Matt. Glad to see you on stream again. Well, I'm finally back. Yes, I had a break yesterday. The things that I'm working for a new client now, so I need to. I'm gonna do like some build in public for that project, and I'm also trying to. Yeah, I need like a more like professional setup. All the things are accelerating quite a lot for me. So yeah, so I'm back on stream tonight. I should be working on my SaaS boilerplate since I'm going to use it for my clients. So for the moment, all I can say is that it's like an education-oriented project. It's like an edtech project for an education institution. So quite a big project, and it's going to be like a good occasion to work on my like production grade boilerplate that I've been working on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why we're not getting more viewers. Maybe it's because, I don't know, because I'm using Streamlabs. I have no idea. Okay, so the setup is ready now. Thanks for your follow, user. How are you? I am DB Daryl. Is it multi-platform or just web? The MVP is going to be just web, but there is a mobile app for the version 1 or 2, definitely. But it's going to be quite the mobile app. The mobile app is going to be quite simple, I think. It's more for one type of user to be able to scan QR codes, to display QR codes. So it's going to be maybe like a small React Native app with 2 or 3 tabs, and that's it. But for the MVP, we're going to focus on the main web app, definitely. So yeah, but I'm quite happy about this project. It's gonna be fun. I told them I'm gonna build it in public. They don't really care, so that's fine. A bit like my app. Yeah, how many screens do you have on this app? Because for the moment we've only seen. Thank you for your follow, man. We've only seen your landing page, but I saw that you were. So for the ones who are, I need to find 264. Just gonna. So for the ones who. want to help one of the members of our community to 64, you can all participate in the beta version of 264. Is that you? Yeah. You can get in touch with him because he's looking for. Oh, actually, what's the? I forgot the name of the app. On TikTok, I mean, what was it called? Streamlabs and the French accent get all the views. Macro simple app. Yeah. Let's find this macro simple app. Okay, so you can guys all follow macro simple app on TikTok, and also maybe you can get in touch with them because they are looking for beta users for the first version of their app. So yeah. Not getting that many viewers. I don't know why. Actually, yeah, you can see the. Just go follow that TikTok account. Okay, can you guys press the like button? Like, we need more viewers. So yes, I've got this new client. I've been working quite a lot on the SaaS boilerplate now. It's just that I need to make sure, because there are like roles. We have like two types of users, plus an admin dashboard. So you got like super users like admin on the main app, plus like the regular users, and there will be like thousands of users. Actually, that's the cool part, because since it's an institution, we'll have like around 2,000 users right from the beginning. And the thing is that I'm supposed to deliver this app, like the MVP, in the next 2 weeks. So maybe I'm going to turn it into some kind of challenge, like, you know, like build in public a SaaS in 2 weeks or in 10 days. Build in public a SaaS MVP in less than 2 weeks. That's the goal. So yeah, we'll see. Thanks for your follow, man. Hi Jimmy, how are you today? Jimmy Digital. Thank you all for your likes. We are slowly getting more viewers. Do you have designs? That's part of the discussion at the moment. I will have Figma files, I guess, but I'm quite free for the MVP at least. So that's cool. They just want it to work, you know. They want the app to be working. They don't really care about the design. It's going to be more for the first 2,000 users. Actually, it's just that it's one high school, basically, one big high school, and after that we will make it better, maybe. But yeah, that's it. I think I will be focusing more on the front end. Thank you for your support, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Hi, Nature Nook Enthusiast. How are you? So yeah. I need to launch that in the terminal, actually. Can make it bigger, I guess. Yeah. Just have an error on the API on the third app. So on the third app, And kind of acts like today I finished my big project where it basically searches the web through Selenium and kind of acts like an AI agent. You can browse the web, and then what is it doing? Analyze data visually, make summarizes and such. We're still trying to run the API. I think there's an issue on the API, probably. I don't think you can see my screen. Did you see Genie 3? No, I haven't, man. What's the problem with the API? Okay. To be honest, to be fair, I worked on it for like 2 weeks, at least like 70 or 80 hours spent in total, like in VS Code. It has something around 4K lines of code, which is cool. So is it a project for school, you said? Thanks for the follow, man. Hi Ryan, how are you? Thanks for the likes, PhD. Yeah, no, it was just personal project. I just did it kinda. No, this is not C++. This is TypeScript. We are building a full stack TypeScript project. Thanks for the likes, appreciate it. Where are you guys from? Can you all write your country in the chat? Problem with NX in my terminal. It's pretty weird. Czech Republic. Yo, bro, I just finished my first year of computer engineering in uni and I have zero idea how to code. Okay, so what have you learned? What do they teach you at university? Is that normal? Did you learn anything apart from, I don't know, being on time in class? Which SaaS are we building? We are building a SaaS for an education institution. It's some kind of edtech project for a network of high schools in Europe. This is what we do. Actually, isn't it the case in every field that you don't learn much at university? I mean, you just go there, you get your degree, and then once you get your degree, you're like, okay, I haven't learned anything. I don't know. So don't blame computer science faculties too much. It's a bit like when you learn how to drive, you know, it's not like getting the driving license, you don't really know how to drive. It's just after hours of driving that you know how to drive. I guess it's the same. CS degree, I have a CS degree and learned more once I started building SaaS. I have a CS degree and I learned more from once I started building a SaaS than at companies. Yes, totally. I have no CS degree, so I'm a full stack 100% self-taught dev, and yeah, that's the way I learned as well. So yeah, isn't it computer engineering and not computer science? Around those two different things? Yes, in a way, yes, it's a bit different. What are you building here? Can you open the door, please? Yeah, I need to open the door. I'll be back in 1 minute. You know what I'm gonna ask? I'm gonna ask Claude what the difference between computer engineering and computer science. I would say like maybe computer science is more theoretical, whereas computer engineering is more like build stuff. What are you building here? We are building a SaaS for the education space, for a network of high schools in Europe. Thanks for your follow, man. Yeah, the camera is so close to my face. Why did you have to open the door for? Because I left the key on the door, you know, it was locked from the inside. Thanks for your follow, Egg Omelette. Just wanna... that's why I had to open the...
I am the reason he had to open the door.
Yeah, she's the reason why I had to open the door. Yeah, I just wanted to ask Claude how he would define the difference between computer engineering and maybe we can ask the new model. Did you see that there's a new model on Claude, the Opus 4.1? I don't know how smart it is. I haven't really tried it today, so maybe we can try it. So sorry for the moving camera. Okay, let's do this. So how would you describe... just gonna zoom in as much as possible. How would you describe the difference between computer science and computer engineering in very simple terms? I am no genius. So let's see. Yes. Thanks for the follow, man. Computer science. So we have the definition. That's pretty cool. Think of it this way. Computer science is like being, it's when I'm a bit lazy, I like asking questions to Claude so that I don't have to answer your questions. Computer science is like being a chef who creates recipes. You focus on the ideas and methods behind making things work, designing algorithms and stuff like that, creating the logic that makes the program run. It's more about the what and why of computing, the concepts and theory. Okay, so that's more theoretical, whereas computer science is like being both a chef and building the kitchen. You learn about the physical computer itself, the circuits, processors, hardware, plus how to make software work with that hardware. It's about the how of making the actual machines work. In practice, a computer scientist might design a new way to compress video, like video files, or create search algorithm, whereas a computer engineer might design a new computer chip or build systems that control a robot. Both write code, both need math, both solve problems. But computer science leans more towards software and abstract problem solving, while computer engineering includes more physics and electrical engineering to understand the actual machines. Oh, didn't see that, I will try it out. Computer engineering is more like hardware, and computer science is more theoretical from my experience in college. Ask it what major uses. Wait, I need the thing that I have the camera in front of the chat, I can't see anything. I think at some point I'm gonna need like a fixed setup and not change every day. Have you tried Stokely.dev? No, you can tell us about it, man. What's Stokely.dev? Ask it what major uses more coding and each one how differently. Okay. What major uses more coding and each one how differently? Thanks for all the likes, it really helps. Yeah, what is Stokely.dev? We want to know. So computer science uses more coding overall. CS majors spend the majority of their time writing and thinking about code, while CE majors split their time between coding and hardware work. Is it another type of lovable site? Stakely.dev. Stakely.dev. Yeah, it looks very similar to Lovable. Is it your SaaS, Sarah? Are you the one who built it, maybe? Real-time live preview, GitHub integration, Supabase. It looks very similar to Lovable, yeah. It's a new platform, kind of like Lovable. Okay. I'm not using those tools much. I mean, like Lovable or Bolt or stuff like that. Well, I'm using Cloud Code 100% of the time now, until we get a new amazing tool. But for the moment, I mean, I would say it's the most like professional tool for developers. That's what I think. But maybe Cursor is gonna strike back. I don't know. Okay, didn't know about Slack Stackly. Okay, that's another interesting comparison. So basically, a computer science major might code Spotify's recommendation algorithm, while a computer engineering major might code the firmware that makes your wireless earbuds work with your phone. And right now I'm working for a client. I'm going to be working in the next 2 weeks for a client in the education space. I'm building a SaaS for education. I'm going to document everything. Actually, I just started the live tonight, kind of in a hurry, but I'm gonna build it in public, I guess. But for the moment, I'm still working on the main features, like the main boring features, payments and stuff like that. I mean, since I am mainly on Python, so I have no idea how about building sites. Do you know that with Python you can totally build front-end applications? I forgot the name. There's a library to build front-end with Python, but I forgot the name. Maybe I can ask Claude, and you can check it out. Because a friend of mine, he knows Python, and he was using it. Was really working. Is it Streamlit? I think that was another tool, but maybe can you tell me about Streamlit? Is it a good tool to build front-end apps if I know Python only? Do you know similar tools? So we are using Claude Opus 4.1. I haven't even had time to check on X or the Claude website what's the difference between the Claude Opus 4 and Opus 4.1. I don't know. Streamlit is an excellent Python framework for building web applications, particularly well suited for data scientists and Python developers who want to create interactive front ends without learning HTML, CSS or JavaScript. Okay, is it a good Python? Is it good for Python only developers? Yes. Tkinter, Tkinter, never heard of it. VRACE. How are you, man? Thank you all for your likes. Maybe we can try to get to 10k likes and we'll have more viewers this way. Who's better for casual prompting, GPT or Claude? They say Claude is good for coding. I would say Claude 100%, but I think GPT-5 is approaching. Is it released? I haven't spent not even 1 minute on X today, so I don't know if it's been released. How are you, Emma? How are you today? So yeah, maybe GPT-5 is gonna be the next revolutionary tool. I don't know. The feeling that I get is that they are making like plenty of promises, at OpenAI, but they don't really deliver anymore. But I don't know. I mean, ChatGPT is much more like personal, what I mean. Claude is better for like technical. Well, yes, in the coding space, obviously Claude is the main LLM, but maybe those things are changing every day, so I don't know. Similar tools: Gradio, Panel, Solara, Nice, GUI, Typee, Reflex. So if you guys are Python developers only, you can still try and build front-end applications and UI components. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm just trying my new setup with 2 cameras today, trying to make the live a bit more, I don't know, fun. Maybe some people, they would like watching my my keyboard and the mouse moving. Claude is way more formal, while ChatGPT is way more personal. Claude is way more formal, GPT is way more personal. Looks very professional. Yes, I can even change the. Actually, I have 2 scenes, so I can change the scene here, like this, so that it would look like a bit different. and I'm gonna make like plenty of scenes. I don't know, I could also make like transitions and stuff, but it's you see, I could put the mouse on top and then something like this. So yes, I'm playing around with OBS and Streamlabs and stuff like that. So so yes, in the next 10 days, I'm gonna document the whole process of building and shipping a SaaS for quite a big client. So yeah, I know it's better the other way. I just wanted to try. Yeah. Should I learn a framework or a programming language? Wow, that's where are you from? GERPH? That's a weird question. You have to start with the language. Learn a language, and then if you feel the need for a framework, you can learn a framework. You can't really learn a framework without knowing the language that you're using. I'm planning to subscribe with Claude Code Max 5x. Should I make it 20x instead? I would recommend you to try the 5x because it depends on what you want to do, but it can be more than enough. As long as you're not using Claude Opus 24 hours a day. I feel like either way, Python websites with those libraries would look bad compared to the normal. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Maybe we can check the Streamlit website, but yeah. Yeah, that Streamlit tool really comes from the data field, so that's why it's using Python. You see how it looks, the code, how it looks, and the result in HTML. So that's yeah, if you're a Python dev, that could be a good option. But I don't know to what extent you can build like an actual perfectly custom front end. Your English is crazy. It's a shame that you don't make any effort on the accent. Yeah, no one's perfect, man. I'm sorry. Okay, so what about UPOS? Is there a way to like using models more efficiently and not wasting tokens? What's UPOS? I know UFOs. I know JavaScript basics, and I've started with Next.js. Okay, I would recommend you to spend some time with Vanilla.js and then switch to React, and then Next.js maybe. BIEN. Okay, so what about Opus? Oh, you were talking about Opus. Is there a way to like using models more efficiently and not wasting tokens? Yes, totally. You can just like in the browser. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with ChatGPT, but if you start a new conversation, obviously you're gonna save tokens. So make sure not to have like crazy long conversations, and and do that even with Claude Code. You can clear the context. For example, I don't know if you've been working on one feature, you can after like 10 minutes, once you're done with the feature, you can just say I'm going to clear the context because I need to work on a new feature. So you don't need all that crazy context. And actually, it's going to be even smarter because when the conversation gets too long, that's when the problems happen actually. For some reason, I use the Opus model and it is worse than Sonnet from experience. It really depends on what you want to do with it. I don't know. I like Opus, but don't really know how you use it. So yeah. What are your thoughts on an infrastructure software engineer position for a healthcare tech company? What do you mean your thoughts? You don't wanna take that position? See you next time, Nature Nook. I've heard Opus needs more tokens. Yes, totally, much more tokens. So I guess I use only Opus on more complex ones. Is that right? Just it's gonna depend on your personal experience, but yes, maybe use Opus for very complex like architecture stuff, and then maybe use Sonnet for just writing lines of code. Don't really know. But you can still on the default. So if you're running Claude, there's something weird with my terminal. But can I run Claude in there? Just checking. Yes, I can run Claude, even though it's a bit weird. But actually, if you run, so I just opened Claude now, and if you press like /model, I don't know if you guys can see anything. I don't think so. So the /model command, it's going to be a way to choose your model actually. And you've got the default. I don't know if you can see. The default model, it's going to be like the default setup. It's, oops, sorry. Yeah, I need to close that. To close this one, maybe I can quit. Maybe I'm gonna open a new terminal. Yeah. Okay, so if you open Claude like this, SaaS Architect. Okay, so if you open Claude in there, you can actually set the model, and there's like a smart way of dealing with the tokens. Actually, in Claude Code, I'm talking about the CLI tool. So if you do that, you see that the default mode, it's like the recommended mode. It's going to use Opus 4 for up to 20% of usage limits, and then once you've reached those 20% of your Opus tokens, it's going to use Sonnet automatically. Or you could also say, I'm going to force the use of Opus, or you could force the use of Sonnet. So you can really do whatever you want. Happy to help, BIEN. Do you pay for the $100 a month? Yeah, I pay. I have got the max plan. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Kabilka. How are you, man? What are you making? We are building a SaaS for, it's like an EdTech project. Thanks for your follows, appreciate it. Yes, we are building a SaaS for like an education project. And so it's a SaaS, it's all inside an NX monorepo. So we've got 3 main apps, let's say. We've got the admin app. So the main app would be the web app, which is a Next.js app with, it's a React app with Next.js, sorry. Thanks for your follow, Hummus. I haven't had hummus in a while. Thank you all for your follows and gifts and likes, appreciate it. So the main app is the web app. It's a React app with Next.js, Shatian UI and Tailwind CSS and React Query. The backend is it's a Nest.js API, and I've got another Next.js frontend, which is the admin dashboard, just for the founders. Thanks for the follow, Robin Meraki. How are you, man? I'm the only dev as of now. The reason why I asked this, because I'm a seasoned dev, and now I just hired as a lead in a startup, and I want to use AI to speed up my workload. Okay, so you can ask me any question. I'm quite fascinated by implementing AI in my professional workflow. That's what I've been doing in the last weeks. So, and that's what we all have to do, I guess. Thank you all for the gifts and the follows. Thanks for your support, Humus. So yes, what kind of team is that? How many developers do you have in your team? It's not easy to, I guess, to implement it in a team. I would say, how is the startup feeling about you using AI a lot? Thanks for the follow, Ham. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the gifts. I'm finally getting the crazy TikTok money. I think I gained maybe $8 since I started streaming on TikTok from the gifts. So yeah, what are your plans on? Yeah, I will make it big on TikTok. What are your plans on using AI as a lead developer in your startup? That's very interesting, actually. I don't know how I would do it as part of a team, actually. Hi, Daniel. Thank you. I see plenty of posts on X and LinkedIn about that, like senior developers, lead devs using crazy multi-agent coding tools. I don't know, like orchestration tools. They are very looking forward and pushing me to use AI models to 10x my workload because I'm the only dev here. Okay, so if you're the only dev, you can go like big on AI. Maybe just make sure that they are not expecting too much from you using AI. I don't think you can be a 10x developer using AI. Thanks for your follow, Chicago's. I'm not using that many MCP servers, maybe the Supabase one. I need to dive deeper into MCP servers. Definitely. Okay, so it was just a live to try my new setup. Can we ask questions? Yes, you can ask me a question, man. I'm gonna ask your question and then I will go. They are a startup and they created the app just vibe coding, not knowing it will be painful for them for scalability and security. So they hired me. Are you starting from scratch again? Because if you have to kind of scale their existing vibe coded code base, it's gonna be a nightmare for you, I think. So what did they use vibe coding? I mean, what kind of tech stack are they using? And did you have a look at the code base? I created an app that ranks photos worldwide to see who can have the best picture globally. Okay, I created an app that ranks photos worldwide to see who can have the best picture globally. Okay, is it like a mobile app or a web app? What do you think about that? Is it live? Just vibe code and fix it. They have existing code base and I'm about to cleaning things this week. Yeah, maybe you can, hopefully you will let us know how it goes. Just fixing and scaling a 100% vibe coded code base with existing users. Do they have users now? Relevant charts, React email templates. How does it render in clients? What do you think about the ID? Maybe you can tell us more about it. I don't really trying to read all the messages. What team is this? I like it. It's Bearded Monokai. BEARDDMONOKI. Thanks for the follow, man. They're using Next and Express. I'm planning to transition to Nest for backend. Yeah, Express could be fine if it's well organized, well structured. I don't know, but if it's been vibe coded, I guess they are using Supabase if it's a vibe coded app. That's quite a challenge for you. If they have existing users, if you can't like start from scratch. Users can compete across fashion, sports, music, best vacation photo, coding setup, coolest car. Where do you, so do they have to upload the photos? Isn't it too expensive to host all the pictures for a free app? How do you monetize it? Supabase and Express. Okay. So maybe it's going to be a bit messy, like around the authentication flow, the raw level security, I guess. Because usually that's pretty unusual to have an Express server plus Supabase. Well, you can do it, but like Supabase is like a backend as a service, so you shouldn't have to use Express. I mean, for a small project that's been vibe coded. So yeah, maybe I think you're gonna maybe struggle with that. Well, we're following the same model as Facebook and Instagram, focus on building a good app. Okay. And where do you host your pictures? Yeah, there's massive console logs all over the place. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you can come back next time. I might be streaming tonight. We're using Firebase. Okay, so you're storing your files on Firebase. Do you make stuff or just look at to-do lists? I don't know what you mean, man. Okay, so I have to go. I just wanted to try my new setup. So yeah, quite happy with the second camera. I don't know, it's not getting us more viewers, but maybe we'll have more people later. So good luck with your vibe coded app, BIEN, and we keep in touch. Off the bat, what you think potential exists? Maybe it does exist. I don't know. I think I've heard of an app, like it was like a pictures competition. I don't know. What is vibe coding? It's the way it's the fact, you know, that now you have people with no tech backgrounds, and they, in a way, they can build an app, but they have no idea what the app is doing. I mean, what the code is doing, how it's built. So they just use AI to build stuff. Thanks for putting me back onto Claude Code, bro. Did you finally try it? Okay. Do you know a famous app that works like a pictures/photos competition? I mean, users upload a picture in a category and then there is a competition. Yes, they use AI models and AI agents, tools like Lovable. Now you can like prompt an app. So you can just prompt, I want to build the Airbnb for toilets, and it's going to build it for you, but then it's at your own risk. Yes, the most famous app for photo competitions is Guru Shots. Do you know this app, Mika? Guru Shots. Have you built your AI agent before? I'm just using AI agents. I'm just a humble web and mobile developer. Never heard of it. Guru Shots. Maybe it's hallucinating. I don't know. GuruShots.com, world's greatest photography game. Daily photo challenges. Become a photo guru. What made you passionate about coding? I think being able to build stuff from nothing, you know. Because when you want to, I don't know, you open a restaurant, you want to create a nice dish or a nice menu, you need to buy stuff so that you could create the menu and feed people. Whereas with code, you can just build something from out of nothing. That's what made me passionate about it, I guess. I like building projects. I'm planning to use clean layered architecture for now. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so for the ones who are not following me, I'm a software developer. I'm trying to grow my audience here on TikTok. I'm streaming every day, sharing tips and having fun with AI coding agents. long it takes you to go from a beginner to being able to create your own projects? I used to be a bootcamp trainer, and actually after 3-4 months of like hardcore work, you can totally be able to build actual projects. Obviously it won't be like super senior stuff, but I don't know, I did not look in details what this Guru Shots does, but maybe have a look at it and you can create a better project than this one. 4 months, yeah. Usually, these boot camps they last between 3 to 6 months, and if you really focus on the fundamentals, and if you are like super motivated, after 3-4 months you can start building like full stack apps. Totally, but you have to work like full time, like you have to be learning full time. Hi Matt, I'm French. How are you? How about you, Java? So yeah, it's time for me to go. I will be back later. So thank you all for your support. We had fun trying the new 2-camera setup. Hi Loikil, how are you, man? You can all follow me, so you can find all my links on my profile. You can follow me on all the platforms. And now we have a Discord server, so you can all join the server and share your projects and your questions. And yeah, see you on Discord. See you later over here. I'm streaming every day.